darkest hour, I wanna comfort you. I know you've been alone. Oh, where do you go? In your head when in the real world there's snow. Oh, I know how you hate the cold. Spend your life searching for more. Afraid to leave, afraid to show. Fight to leave, fight to leave, fight to show. Sometimes find yourself knowing no. Lost and looking for a soul. Grabbing for what you can hold. Sometimes realize there's nowhere to go. Cause the thing we're searching for it's just waiting back home. Waiting back home. You've done your walking, probably enough for two. Often you've had it rough, but you also had your cup filled up. And we both know every time you come around, every time you return, you see it in your tired eyes. Sad to see that you still have more to go.
Let me tell you something, Teresa. It can't be anything like love, can it?
No, it mustn't be. It can't.
Would it be inconvenient?
Terribly. Anyway, I know it isn't. Oh, my God.
Right into our hearts.
Music.
It does, doesn't it? Teresa, you're so...
This night can steps are melting away. What is it? Have I got feet of clay or something? It's not under the pool. It's just over the lawn and in the birch grove. It'll be lovely now.
Tracy, you're tremendous.
Put me in your pocket.
Sometimes find yourself knowing no. Lost and looking for your soul. Grabbing for what you can hold. Sometimes realize there's nowhere to go. Cause the thing you're searching for has been waiting back home. I stay waiting for you. I stay waiting for you. I stay waiting for you.
What's going on? It's your boy Chef Disaster coming at you with another late night live stream. Just to kick it on a little bit of this and a little bit of that to stay up to date with what's going on the platform and other things like that. I'll be in other spaces watching other content. So, you know, just keeping the ear to these YouTube streets for the most part. Today's stream is basically, a stream about, you know, the impact social media has on people. For real, for real. So, yo, what's up, Kelly Ray? Appreciate you coming in. I see you. Yeah, this is you know, a late night stream. Me talking about a couple of things. You know, the impact of social media and this thing we call culture and how it's impacting the culture. I think that people put a lot of time and energy into social media platforms. Some people do it for political reasons, financial reasons. Some people are just with the shit. No matter what it is, people are using more social media to get what they want. You got heavy trolling, you got kids with the bullying. You got people using the platform, social media platforms, to scam other people. I remember when there was a time where you really couldn't get scammed like that unless you really gave people your information. But now you don't even gotta have a physical connection. You click on one wrong link, and a person can have your whole history. You know what I mean? People can use social media platforms now to look people up, and it's a good thing and it's a bad thing. Pros and cons. If you lost a loved one and you're looking for them, or you want to find a relative or something like that, or you want to just be a part of something, you want to find lost money. Those things are great engines to use to get what you want. But like for people who just want to take people information and put it out there, what we call doxing people. Hey, yo, what's up, Queen? It ain't nothing. It ain't nothing. Just talking about, what I see in these streets and the impact of social media and this thing we call culture. Like, what is culture? What do you think culture is? I'm gonna give my opinion of what I think culture is, but even the social media platforms are impacting culture. Kelly says, I guess it can go really bad or really good, but I try to stay away from the gutter stuff. What's the gutter stuff, if you don't mind me asking? What's the gutter stuff? Can y'all hear the music? Is it too loud? I don't know. I'm just trying to set something out. Turn it down a little bit. But yeah, it's very impactful. Using social media to impact things, to troll people, or just basically to be nosy, to pry in people businesses, or to threaten. People use it to line people up. You know, dropping your address online, letting people know your location while you're live streaming could get you in some real serious trouble. You know what I'm saying? So the impact of social media has now put like the criminal or the person who wants to do something to you right at your front door. Like you can look at someone's address, you get their address, and the satellite will let you look all the way to their doorstep, let you see what's in their mail. You know what I mean? That's what I mean by gutter stuff. Um, that's what I mean by gutter stuff. What's up? I don't get it. I don't get it, but I'm sure you can explain it. All right. Queen says culture on the menu, chef, with a side of cornbread and seasoned vegetables and a good Chardonnay. Okay, I guess so. You already know what it is. You forgot the ganja. Your boy. You know, cushion conversation. It's that granddaddy cushion conversation. Um, but political influence. Now that Kelly Ray's in here, she's a political person. She be on that. Um, you know, the impact that social media has had on politics is crazy too. Because now, before, there couldn't be same-sex marriages, but with social media now, I think social media impacted it to where it influenced the people who have these policies in place and make the laws to pass certain laws so these people can have same-sex marriages. I think social media impacted that heavy. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. The doxing is definitely gotta stuff. I get. Oh yeah, yeah. Gotta. When you say gotta to me, I'm like gotta. But now I know what you mean. Yeah, gotta. Word. Thank you, Queen, for helping me with that. Um, but yeah, like it affects things on a higher level. I think it definitely impacts the state of mind of young people more than anything. I mean, you can see the now we get into the culture. What is culture? Right. Before I get to that, uh, great minds think alike. Great minds think alike for sure, for sure. When I start talking about culture, I'm thinking more of the lines that people do in each group or family or institution or genre or generation of people that have similarities in dressing and the things that they eat and the music that they listen to and how you know marriages are arranged in the family. Expectations on what what you should do. Like sometimes you want to follow in your parents' footsteps and do the same job as them. A lot of people, their parents were in the military. They're in the military. And they want their kids to be in the military. I think culture lies in the in different variations of things. It comes at you in many different ways. But mostly for me, it's the similarities which make up a culture. So like me and you could be doing the same thing, but live in totally different parts of the world. You know what I mean? That's sort of like the culture type thing. What I'm talking about. Let me know if you agree. If you want to give your opinion on what you think culture is, I'm cool with that. No problem. Um, but I think culture plays a big part in how we dress, the foods that we eat, where we want to live, how we want to live, things like that in that nature, in that realm. Culture is food, fashion, music, art, hair, ideas, customs, traditions. Absolutely, absolutely. I couldn't have said it better myself, Queen. Yeah, I believe that's what culture is too. Like if we're gonna say that these are the things that you just said right here are the culture. With you saying that, do you see that social media has impacted all of these things, each one of these things that you got up here? Food, fashion, music, art, hair, ideas, customs, and traditions. Now the one here, ideas, right? Sometimes when you're talking with somebody or you're just searching something on your phone, you notice when you go to another part of your phone that what you was just talking about or searching for pops up, or a commercial. You might go onto YouTube and that commercial might be on YouTube as well. Well, to me, that is impacting the ideas, the ability for them to know what we're thinking, and then give it to us the way they want to give it to us. So, like you say, you're hungry and you're looking for something to eat. They're not going to put up the healthier choices, right? You know what's going to pop up? All the fast foods, all the things like that, all the things that aren't healthy for you. So, boom, now we have social media impacting your ideas, and then we go back. We was talking about it popped up in food. So, culture is food. So, social media is impacting your culture in that way, your ideas and your food. So now you're eating a lot, you're heavy, and things like that. Some people gain weight. Some people can eat all they want and don't gain no weight. But if you're gaining weight or if you're looking slimmer, now you have to buy a certain amount of clothes, a certain kind of clothes that fit you, that you're comfortable in. You see where I'm going with this? It's very impactful. The since the introduction of social media, the platforms YouTube, Facebook, MySpace, uh, all of these platforms have changed and shaped the culture where it becomes easy to say what's trending. Um, when back in the day, you would like New York would be ahead of the game for months, sometimes even years before the next region of people get the clothes that we used to get or the music that we used to hear. They didn't get it the same time as we did. But now you definitely have it where everybody's getting the music at the same time, no matter if you're in Boise, Idaho, or Alaska, Colorado, somewhere. You're gonna get the music when it drops, just like everybody else. There's no more, um, wait for other people to get the music, and that impacted the income. They control the income of the music. They didn't want people to have their own independence and things like that. So they have to find a way to control it and conform. Yo, what's up, Trish? Smash it. I hear you. I see you. What's going on? Definitely subscribe. All that. All that. Um, it's good to see you. Thank you for coming in. You are the culture, chef. I try. I try. I know I'm trending. I be trending. Be doing my thing. Um, but yeah, if social media has the ability to impact us on that level, on a mass level, to me that could be a recipe for disaster. Them controlling some things are good, but controlling everything isn't good. Social media, meaning, because they can tell you what to buy. They can tell you where to shop. Everything that you want to know, social media can bring it right to your doorstep. You know, do you feel like do you feel like you even have a culture, or is your culture being controlled by artificial intelligence? Because as we get older, us older people, we hold on to things like tradition and like the things that Queen was saying here. So we're just gonna go back to this. Very important. So we were at music, and I showed you how social media impacted music, and again, it's impacting the culture. We talked about uh looks, fashion. We touched that. So let's go to tradition. So tradition. Uh, how can social media impact your traditions, our traditions, the culture? Um, Social media can do just that. Social media can impact your traditions. Um, because and I say, and it's different for each example of tradition. So the tradition I'm talking about, what I talked about earlier, was same-sex marriages. I don't know if that was a part of anybody's tradition. Maybe we look up and see um how long, maybe 5 years it's been. I'm not sure exactly, but in that time span, we have, I'm sure, a large amount of same-sex marriages in United States. Let's keep it United States. So tradition. So social media has helped create a tradition. Normally, where these people wouldn't have access to each other, they would go through their things, and um, it would just be just that. But now the social media, and the ability to bring people together and people share their thoughts and things like that has helped, spearhead the LGBTQT community and culture. Because if we're gonna say that, that's a culture as well, and you see the impact on social media, and social media has had on the growth and the idea that, um and I'm not against nothing, but the idea that you can be born a man but feel like you're a woman, or born a woman and feel like you're a man. All right. So Queen says, "Well, food is the culture. Your chef skills, education, your ideas, custom traditions that mix into that pot, and then put your foot in it." Okay. 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 Yeah, I like to consider myself definitely, you know, knee deep in the culture. Having a lot to do with the culture of people that I deal with. And having, hopefully, to have a tradition to pass on. When a tradition is passed on, that's where you have a will, and the things that you leave behind, your kids inherit. And they inherit your business savvy, and the good things and the bad things as well. But tradition is passed on through generation, taught by the ones that come before the youth. You know, that's what that's a part of tradition. And social media has the ability to create a new tradition and deprive you of traditions that came before that um new tradition of and what the way of doing things. And you might say, well, how do you say that? I gave you an example of them creating the culture of LGBTQT community. I gave you an example of that. Um, how can they deprive you of culture? Okay. So, and I know as minute as it may sound, but there's some bearings in what I'm about to say. Uh, there's a case in Atlanta of a rapper. Hold on, let me put up since I'm talking about rappers. You already know who I fuck with. The greatest rapper of all times. Hold on, let me see if I can get it. Yeah. Alright. So there's a rapper in Atlanta, and he has a RICO case right now, and his name is Young Thug, right? So we were on the statement that I had. If you're just now getting here, there was a couple of examples of things of culture that was on the community. That was on the post that I was had posted up. I'll get back to it, but yeah, Young Thugger and Gunner and the rest of his YSL members have a RICO case with the state of Atlanta, and it's not looking so bad. People are snitching on each other. People are telling on each other. Maybe people are even gotten hurt behind what's going on with the case. But you see the impact that that has had. For them to take a lot of instances and use the music of the artists to prosecute them, and the power of making this a nationally known case for them to set the example on a culture of other rappers that are using, some people call it drill music and, you know, whatever, trap music and, gangster music, but using a genre and a generation of people. They're gonna deprive these people of the art of what music is by using their music to prosecute them. We know that music is an art. The people up here that's on the video that I'm showing right now, it was people that the music was just the art for. No matter what they were saying, they were beautiful artists. And sometimes there are bad apples out there, and this, that, and the third. But like, hip hop is something we created, right? Remember, I talked about tradition passing on. Do we have to be family members to pass on tradition? I don't think so. So the creators of hip hop created something and passed it on to generations and generations and generations and generations now, right? Well, if the state of Atlanta has its way with Young Thug and his YSL movement, then there will be a lot more cases to follow of the young up and coming rappers in the music industry. So they're gonna have to change how they're doing things, change their way of making money, you know, and that could be very impactful on the art of hip hop. They already try to say it's not worthy of like the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame type thing, when they have satanical beliefs and things like that. But you know that's what I mean by deprive. If you're not following the case, check the case out and you'll see what I'm talking about with them using the music to prosecute the rappers, using what they're saying in their music to prosecute them, and how impactful that is, and how they're using the social media and other platforms and political reach to set the example for other rappers to come, other record labels on signing these type of rappers that are edgy and have those type of lyrics in their music. How they're gonna shy away from maybe doing that. We shall see how the case goes. I think the results of the case will be very impactful on the culture, the music culture. Yeah, that was definitely a beautiful artist, for real, for real. I ain't gonna front. She was dope. Yes, sir. Um, you see, you see, things become blatantly clear when you pay attention to what you're supposed to be paying attention to. If you remain distracted, you will lose a whole generation, a whole culture of things. So you got to be aware of what's going on, aware of your surroundings. And I think that you got to remain focused and understand that things are changing around you and have the ability to change with it. That's all. Definitely something to think about when it comes to social media impacting the culture. You know, if I told you that pretty soon you won't have to leave your house really, and that's in the near future, maybe 5-10 years, not long enough to where we all can see it. Would you believe me? But things are definitely changing. The culture is being recreated, and for you to see the impact of it and how social media plays a part in the changes of the culture and the mannerisms and just the things that you want to do, your kids want to do, what you find fun, what you don't think is fun. You know, when things like mass shootings happen and crime happens and they post it all over social media, say it keeps happening in Chicago, right? They post all this murder, death, kill in Chicago. What does that tell future people, maybe, you know, immigrants or just people trying to start a new life, who want to move somewhere different? Right away, they're probably going to be not interested in moving to Chicago, you know what I'm saying? Because of all the, you know, gutter, like Kelly K was saying earlier, that is put on social media about Chicago. Is some of it deserving? Yes. But could you still find a great place to live in Chicago and not got to worry about the drill music and the murder, death, kill, and high crime rates and stuff like that? I'm sure there is. But do you want to take it? Do you want to risk it and do that? You know, it has its pros and cons. I'm gonna do this real quick. See if anybody fucking with me. If not, I understand. I just want to talk about it. Yes, sir. There's the link. If anybody want to pull up, feel free. Feel free to do so. Yes, sir. You already know, but let me know if you feel the same way. Yep. You gonna go with this one? Yo, what's up, realist? What's going on? What's going on, my brother? Yes, sir. My boy Realist is in the building. Yeah, I'm just talking about the impacts of social media, bro. Nothing crazy. Just getting into it. That's about it. What you got going on, my dude? What's going on out here in these YouTube streets, my guy? Thanks for stopping in, you heard? Good to see you, man. Long time no see. I just be working and chefing it up, bro. Cooking it up, man. You know me. Just pop that link. So if anybody wanna give some pushback on what I said or whatever, or you got your own opinion, the link is there for you to come on in and have that conversation. I don't know why, uh, people don't want to talk about the things that need to be talked about. I notice a lot of people, people that have a problem with you, right? They'll have a problem with you, but they won't say they have a problem with you on these social media platforms. They'll do things like, block you. You know, you don't even know what you did. People are so like, I mean, two faced, well, whatever you want to call it. It really don't matter. Don't be holding no weight because I don't give access like that to myself to many people. You know what I mean? People is weirdos, especially when they get to hide behind like a avatar and all that. They get real weird on you. I mean, I think people are possessive of the engagements and the interactions on these, social media platforms. They expect something that you haven't even given them. You haven't even said you're giving to them. I'm not like that. I'll let you know what it is off the rip. I try to keep it a buck for the most part. And I don't really expect that from too many people. I know. I feel like I'll be like, when you know, you know. So I can be around certain people and they don't know how to have a conversation with me because they know they just can't get up and talk about anything, like anything stupid. Got to make sense. Like I'm about a bag for the most part, and if your conversation is limited to, yo, what's up, what's popping for the night, da, 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 this that, and the third, and I might be short with you on that. I won't be rude, but I'll be like, oh man, I don't do much. I keep it strictly business. You heard? Strictly clocking in, getting that money. And then there's no more conversation from their side on that part. You know what I mean? I can go into a range of things. I like going into a range of things. I like talking about work. I like talking about business opportunities. I like talking about growth. You know what I mean? I use the platform. I use social media for that reason, to create a wealth of culture myself that I can maybe pass on one day. You know what I mean? So, I'm very mindful of who's in my circle or who's a part of the culture that I'm a part of, that I'm directly a part of. You know, the fact that um, Muslims, for the most part, they don't eat pork. You know what I'm saying? So they create a culture of people that don't eat pork. You feel what I'm saying? So, and those people, even though they don't live. Muslims are all over the world. You know, the American Muslim is all over the world, and they practice these beliefs and things like that. And then they don't even live up under the same roof, but they all follow the same "we don't eat pork" thing. And in that a culture of people who don't eat pork has been created, you know. Um, and the fact that now social media is here, I'm sure Muslims have reached way more people than they reached back in the day when they were just on the corner with the bean pies and and just preaching and selling the Muslim oils and wearing the bow ties out there on the street, putting in that footwork, and they were still doing numbers then. They were reaching more people than magazines and stuff because before social media, that the thing was television, radio, newspaper, word of mouth, telephone. There was no instant gratification when it came to being able to reach out and reach the masses. But, you know, now that social media is here, they can be in contact with your kid under your roof while you home, you know? And that's another impact of social media. The the ability to get your opinions to the masses. So we're getting our opinions to the masses. And inside that power, it can land in the wrong hands. And in comes mass cults and mass secret societies who have bad intentions, but they're able to communicate on a daily basis and share locations, have meetings, all on social media without leaving their home, and make it feel like there's really a organization when there's really not. But you'll have people donating money to these organizations and following heavy. You know, I mean, they do it when it's voting time. They do it then. They use it, and people use it in secret ops. You know what I mean? So the ability to reach the masses have gave people with bad intentions more power. Uh, I think I want to say Osama bin Laden was using social media to recruit soldiers for his purposes and his opinions and his belief, and I believe the social media helped the growth of that. Helped them be able to get soldiers in all different parts of the country, because if it's going to be true that the planes flew into um the twin towers, I'm sure social media and the internet and things like that played its part in the people being able to get into the country, getting fake IDs, learning how to fly. I'm sure giving them the ability to have access to those things help them execute their plan. You know, so social media is very impactful. It can create a culture, as I talked about, and it can deprive you of culture, just like the example of the Young Thug case I gave you. Um, I put the link in the chat for anybody who has something to say about what I said. Feel free to hit it if you like. No problems whatsoever. Word up. I know it's late, but it is what it is. Your boy Chef Disaster 3.0 coming with the content, talking about culture, talking about the things that are important, having the conversations that people just don't feel it's important to have. Real shit. Hold on. But if not, let me know. You already know what it is. For the culture, my boy KO.
Let me tell you what you better do. Stack up your revenue. The alphabet boys are back. It's all federal. The sign of the time for all doing crime. I hope you don't mind. I gotta get mine. You know I got love for my hood. The hood's crazy. Just like a souped up car, the hood crazy. I'ma start stunting my man with no baby. Now I got reasonable doubt with no Jay-Z. I don't count what I put in my account. I turn girls on right before I turn them out. I need PC, shorty be easy. The hood needs me, I'm dope like PG. Better use these words for inspiration. Every year I'm up in your face like instigation. Now you got the whole hood under investigation. Rappers putting names in books.
Go for the culture. You already know what it is. Do your part. It's your boy Chef Disaster. We outside. Shout out to KO. Central Iceland. Drop Squad in the building. My boy Dre. New artist alert, new artist alert, you heard? Once the streets hear my shit, they gon' play me. You ain't got no deal, you can't play me. Me, I be feeling myself, I'm so baby. Free Max B, if you ever ask me, I'm S classy, shorty freaky nasty. I got bars, more bars than Central Iceland, stand up. We part of the culture. I probably damage you. Have a doing porn in the back. All the cameras on. KO, I'ma kill up the show. I mean, Dad. Long Island, stand up. I love my culture. There's a handful out there like I was. In the hand with the CN. Pimpin' ain't easy. Young and I'ma get this money. XBZKO, I'm here. I'm popular demand. But you ain't coming back. You got a problem with your fans. Damn, I get it, I got it, I'm good. Cause I'm one of the realest that come from my hood. But they not. New artist KO. The culture. Shout out to my boy KO. New artist, get that album. Summertime Shootout Part 2. You know what I mean? Dope music. I wouldn't lead you astray. Telling you need that in your life. I don't know if y'all heard it. Let me know if y'all heard the music really good. I do the trying to big up the new up and coming artists out there. So if you could know a new artist and his music ain't gonna get me a strike, you want me to play it, shoot it out to shoot it to me in my email or whatever, or big up the artist in the chat, and during the new artist segment, I'll play it during the conversation. You heard? It don't even got to be rap. Whatever the artist does, it could be poetry, whatever. Big up to the new artist. But other than that, I'm gonna keep bringing the local artists from my hood, my culture, and I'm gonna keep on playing their music. Doing new artist intermission. You heard that? You just heard the first ever new artist intermission. Oh, okay, okay. This morning over there, yeah, I forgot you on the other side. I know you on the other side. Nah, I know. Different time zones. I salute you though. I know you would. It's all good. Um, yeah, man, but keep doing your thing over there. Keep getting all that photography, your channel. Keep pushing, keep lurking, keep being in the clouds, keep doing your thing. You heard, Queen? You get my support. There ain't nothing. You always say what's cooking, good looking. You got that foreign voice that I just love so much. Definitely shout out to you and your channel and your movement and being a part of the culture, baby. Being a part of the culture. Hold on. Oh, you said it's morning? Hold on. Let me see something real quick. Hold on. It's morning. You forgot about the time we had a day. Ooh. No. Hold on. It's happening, yeah. We forget about tomorrow we had today. Ooh, ooh, ooh. That's my joint though. Just stay up. That's that. I wish. I think I'm gonna play that tonight when I go to sleep. That's that joint. That is definitely that joint. But yeah, the coach is definitely impacted by social media, and I just been noticing, you know, uh, how people move now. People, you go on you go on somebody, you went to school with platform, and you just look at they page and how they got it set up. You would think they're living the best life, and I want that. I'm not hating. I want that for people. I'm not hating at all. I want people to live their best life. Um, but like to lie, like is that cool? You think that's cool? Like you go on this, people will make you think like they a music executive, like, and he got all this money from just how they taking pictures in front of somebody else's car, holding up the income tax money, you know. Uh, but with that being said, I think one of the more common ones that's for I know Instagram is notorious for that, but that's on another level. But when you down in the hood, I would say I don't know. It might. Nah, it's not too much of a tie, but Facebook though. Facebook is the gutter. Facebook is the gutter. People be on there selling plates. You gotta pick up your plates on Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Hit me in my DM. You get your macaroni and cheese plate. People be selling the avatar business. I mean, you pretty much can find whatever you need on Facebook plus some. They added the dating app to Facebook, and it's really, really ratchet. It's really, really gutter. But you see the ability of the youth to get out there and do the same exact thing that the adults are doing. Like you'll be looking at this, I refrain from doing it, but I'll be on them. That's what I'll be looking at. But you find yourself looking at somebody. I got young daughters. You know what I'm saying? Like so, if you don't gotta believe me when I say it. I I don't. I'm not checking for the young girls because the first thing that come to my mind, this could be my daughter. And they up there all the way. Wait, what do they what do they be saying? Double caked up, double cheeked up, or whatever. Wearing these little and trying to copy off of I Spice and Meg Thee Stallion and Cardi B. This what is it? City Girls and Zaza. I hope I'm not missing nobody. Whatever. Whoever you can add, whoever you want to add to it. It's all good. But like I don't I don't know. I try not to because they could be my daughter age. So I always look at the MILFs, you know what I'm saying? But when you go on there, like I've never really been on Facebook for that. I was on there, just to communicate with my kids. But now I've seen lately when you go on there, the same Instagram models that's on Instagram doing their thing on Instagram and working towards that OnlyFans, they got pages on Facebook. And for me, Facebook used to just be like the family jump off, like family, friends. That's about it. Now, no, no, not now. Now it's whatever. It's whatever. So you gotta have that understanding of what's going on. Yeah, at least I do. At least I do. So I have that understanding. Like I'm not really checking for the that type of content on Facebook. I try to just have family and friends because that.
Oh,
Oh,
nah,
hold
my
on, my
nigga
bad.
got the Kanye sample.
My bad. Shout out KO, man. I didn't mean to hit that. Yeah. Shout out to KO.
Jellyfish, you a snitch. You ain't know, you's a hoe. Run around, tell them everyone you know. Okay, you ain't no killer, you's a bitch. Spineless, jellyfish, you a snitch. You ain't know, you's a hoe. Run around, tell them everyone you know. Now ain't this a motherfucking bitch, my nigga? Your main man to turn him to a snitch, my nigga. Supposed to be true, no fake shit. We need to put the toast to these saying nothing. What type of brother turns states on his mother? Testifies on his pops and locks up his brother. We can't function, families are dysfunctional. Always show up late, blacks were not functional. And there's a problem with these loudmouth talk shows. Redundant conversations about families and households. And I ain't know we just slipped into recession. Years back, I would have heard black leaders protesting. And here's the breakdown, the black social breakdown. And why we don't trust each other. We gotta change now. That shit's so hard. I ain't even gonna say nothing else. Bring the hook in. Come on. You ain't no killer, you's a bitch. Spineless jellyfish, you's a snitch. You ain't no, you's a hoe. Run around, tell them everyone you know. Okay, you ain't no killer, you's a bitch. Spineless jellyfish, you's a snitch. You ain't no, you's a hoe. Run around, tell them everyone you know. On that note, nowadays it's fucked up. A lot of niggas undercover. Gotta watch your main man that call himself your brother on the low. Use a snake, real grimy motherfucker, man. I thought we was cool. It turned out that you the buster, and I ain't gon' lie, I'm fucked up. I really loved you, but you're not my blood type. You's a brother from another. You a bitch, eat a dick. You gon' snitch on your mother. If I see you in the street, your best to burn rubber. No loyalty. Ooh, now I gotta put you under. We was ballin' fucking bitches, getting rich last summer. Now you wanna sign statements, catch your feelings like a woman. Should've kept your mouth shut, but you a bird, so you humming. You supposed to be a killer. Whole time you was frontin' 3 pounds in your face, swing your head up like a pumpkin. You a bitch, and I know that real raps know assumption. You a hoe.
I get it over with. Quick, get the head rewind. Shit, back to 5, nigga. I'ma dump that shit. Niggas look so sick. Big ass get hit. He ain't no killer. His ass is just a bitch. GA and PDA just a shit. This is my life, and I'm trying to get rich. Don't snitch or turn into a bitch. GBA and PDA just get your ass
You ain't no killer, you's a bitch. Spineless jellyfish, you's a snitch. You ain't no, you's a hoe. Run around, tell them everyone you know. Okay, you ain't no killer, you's a bitch. Spineless jellyfish, you's a snitch. You ain't no, you's a hoe.
That's traveling up ahead, baby. On your hand. Everybody on that lockdown.
Shout out to my boy KO, Evil O, Situation Long Island, New York, stand up. I don't know if y'all can hear the new artist, Intermission, but that's a new artist, Intermission, and that song was called Black Social. Check them out on all social media platforms. Um, Another impact on the music, some pros and cons. Now you don't really need to be, as an artist, you don't really need to be signed by a major record company. Now you can just make your music, put the money behind yourself, and get out there and push, because the ability to reach the masses of people, potential people who might like the music that you put out, is at your doorstep now. There's no need for you to have to wait to get signed. So shout out to social media having an impact in that way. I'm just touching on the things that how social media impacts the culture. Uh, so the song was really talking about the no telling culture that a culture of people abide by or may not abide by, but there used to be a strong no snitching culture. You just didn't tell on your homeboy. You ain't tell on nobody you was doing the crime with, and if you got caught, you didn't tell. You did the time. You ain't tell. You let whoever got free, they got away, whatever, whatnot. They held you down when you was in jail while you did your bid, and when you came home, if niggas was still living, they took care of you. They had you, that come home package, whatever it was, however it went in your culture. But you just didn't tell. Um, there used to be repercussions for that and things like that. People were afraid to tell. Um, you know, uh, but now like you can cancel that because you know, the the pushback to the no snitching culture is heavy now, and social media has took the advantage to do away with that. And you might ask me, well, how am I saying that, and why are you upset about that? Uh, I'm old school. I'm one for like do the crime, do the time, blah blah blah. You put yourself in certain situations. You got to know what comes with that territory. Um, but like it's 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 bad because it's it it used to be like you could say, you don't do nothing to the women and the kids, boom, they out of it. You know what I'm saying? But now, you know, people don't care about innocent people no more because they know the innocent people are gonna get out here and they're gonna tell. Like, so they don't want to leave no witnesses, right? And it's impactful in that way. And when they want to get rid of it, they'll take these celebrity snitches and let them tell and get away with it. And I know, there's a lot of people that come to your mind when I say the rappers that tell. So, and take a plea deal or whatever the case may be. Allegedly snitch, go against the no snitching code in the community. But one of the most notable ones is 6ix9ine Takuchi. He's told. I mean, he put himself in that situation. He involved himself in that culture, and he was supposed to stick to that. Nobody forced him, but when the pressure was applied, he told, and he would have it for you to believe he did the right thing because they was gonna kill him. But you put yourself in that culture where that happens. Things like that happen. You got to know what you're getting into before you get into it. Then you just gonna, you know, get caught up and then tell to get your freedom or whatever. But the example I'm saying is they allowed him to participate, in all these things. He was going everywhere, trolling other people, causing these things to happen, you know, um, basically being a shot caller, the one calling for these other gang members to do things to other people. And he was loving it when he was on top of the world. But the moment those same wolves tried to bite him, he wasn't tough. Where was his toughness at? He wasn't tough without the wolves. If the wolf turns on you, now you not tough. So you gonna tell. But you was the shot caller before that. You had them at your beck and call. So in that instance, social media, political, statewide, for whatever reason, FBI, whoever gave him his deal, the prosecutor, the DA, whoever gave him his deal. Now he's out and even worse of a troll than he was before he got into the snitching situation. Still allowed to make money, still promoting that it's okay to be a rat, to tell on the no snitching culture. His first video coming out, he made a mockery of the no snitching culture with being having a big rat in his video, a really big, huge rat, and it's really like, ha ha, like really making fun of the situation. Um, for the reason I said earlier is why I feel like his ability to do that is is damaging, and it's going to create a whole culture of snitches. Now, what you can say, why do I say that? I mean, we have young, we have Gunna and the Young Thug case, and They were brothers, like how close Young Thug and Gunner was, and we've heard the testimonies. I don't know if everybody heard the testimony, but we've heard the testimonies and we've read the plea agreements from Gunner on Young Thug and YSL, and allowed to take a plea and get away and get back to making music, get into the studio, get back to being loved again, like he just didn't tell on his brothers that he was running the street with. If he's saying it was a gang that he was a part of being a gang with, then you know the snitches are winning, and you know for whatever reason, for whatever it needs to be in existence, is up against it right now because the snitches are winning. It's okay to be a snitch. You still can have your record deal. You still can make money. You can still have the beautiful women, drive nice cars, have the nice homes, big bank account, and nobody's gonna touch you because they have your back. They no longer have to, back in the day, Sammy the Bull, those guys would really get at you for their code, whatever one of them was telling. I mean, they were popping even if they didn't tell, if they felt you would tell, they would pop you. But now the snitches don't even gotta hide no more. We see um Takachi 6ix9ine not hiding, Gunner's not hiding, but before that, we had Alpo, who played in Paid in Full. He played the real Alpo was played by Cameron in Paid in Full, but the real Alpo was in Witness Protection from telling on all the people he was running with in DC and all that, and he told on those people, and he was in protected custody or whatever. He was in hideout, whatever the case may be. But he came out of hiding and that's how he died because he came out of hiding. I don't know like who killed him or whatever or whatnot. I don't know for sure, but I know felt it was okay to walk around after telling on all these people because there's nothing gonna happen to you. So I'm mindful of the impact of social media and the ability to show everyone that look, I can tell and get away with it. So as again impacting the culture, it's definitely have political impact, economic impact, um, religious impact. You know, very impactful. Yes, it is. But yeah, be mindful of the social media platforms that you're on. Understand where you're at all times, and stay focused. Yeah, that's what we ask you. Just to stay focused. Hit you with another joint. Little, new artist alert.
modern day warfare. Meet me at the crossroads, hope I see you all there. Now my daughter's crying, Lord knows your boy is trying. She say a step down, hit her. I'm on switch lying. I'm like feelings of rage and animosity. I'm expressing I'm changing my life philosophy. My niece 18, smoking the first blunt. Can tell her what to do without the children. I see struggle. I see my face light. It's never changing my face light. I break none of close your eyes, put your hand on my heart, or you're feeling my pain. Fuck your routine jobs, with your routine job. I'm getting bailed out, you're thinking outside the box. I need to relax, so I'ma hit the la la la. You on my level, never nigga, nah nah nah. My past life in the ghetto, that's a different story. Putting coke on the stove while I'm watching porn. It's a six cycle, six cycle. You hold a big title, think you're a big idol till you get your shit stifled. Addicted to the green, independent things. Looking for better beans, trying to find a better beans. What I mean, we need support like Haiti does. In the band, all we do what it takes does. You rather kill life, why you plotting steal life? This is what it feels like, singing in the field like. I see struggles, I see mountains, life. It seems it's never changing my face, life. I break none of these chains. I'm burning out of these veins. I'm saving my pain, in my face,
New artist alert, new artist alert. You already know what it is. That was KO and Maine, Past Life. If you haven't heard the artist before, check them out on all social media platforms, even here on YouTube, KO Confusion. Great music by up and coming artists. Actually been out for a long time. I knew him for a long time, my homeboy. Um, but yeah, shout out KO Confusion. Check that music out. You know, if I'm playing it, it's fire. It's that fire. Yeah, but back to the social media impact, you heard? You know, I'm a chef and everything like that, and I get my cook order. If you ain't checked out any of my shorts or nothing like that, check in, tap in, leave a comment, let me know you was there. I appreciate you. Word up. You might find something you like. But I'm able to reach a lot of people with my skills and the things that I do and the foods that I cook and just my life story in general. Um I use social media, you know, for social reasons, political and economics, you know, financial, it's a tool for me. It's not something that I'm dependent on. It's a time consumer for me when I have nothing going on. But best believe that I use social media responsibly. And I'm not on here scamming people, doxing people, talking junk about people. I'm not using the platform to slander and defame people or to be a predator and hunt people and things like that. I use social media as a tool to help me grow, promote, network, and even communicate with loved ones. You know, there are apples out there that make it bad apples out there that make it bad for all the other apples, but it is what it is. You got to know how to maneuver. You can't be a victim of social media. Don't post your locations. Be very mindful of what you do post. Pictures of your kids and stuff like that. And people, they find out who your family member is, and they use that to attack you. You know what I'm saying? You have to be mindful of the things that you put onto social media, because once you put it out there, it's gonna be hard for you to get back. The evils are out there. They're even on social media. They have access to us nowadays more than ever. And we give them access to us. We give people the ability to pry into our lives. We have to watch. We have to watch what we're doing and what we include ourselves in, and who we associate ourselves with, because social media, the opposition has the ability to hide like a cloak and dagger in plain sight. You know what I'm saying? And how do you combat that? You combat that by, as I always say, don't give the enemy the bullets for their guns. Let them get their own. Let them get their own bullets. You know what I mean? Let them do their own footwork to try to get at you. Don't make it easy for them. You know, but definitely be diligent in that. Hold on to your culture. Hold on to your traditions. Um, Pass them on. Make sure you're rich in culture, traditions, legacy, wealth, love, God. You know, not in that order. We put God first around here. We put God first around here. Um, but you absolutely have to be mindful of who you associate with. And, along the way, in your being mindful, you're gonna rub people the wrong way. You might rub people that you used to rock with like that. They might not want. They see your new stance on how you want things to be, and how you accept what you accept and don't accept what you don't want to accept in your life, your circles, your social, political, economic, and religious beliefs. You don't want to give people access to that, or even impose their, you know, beliefs and economics and financial and religious beliefs onto you, because it's all out there. Take your pick. Um, if you don't believe, if you're not for the no snitching culture, and you're not a part of crime, and you don't live that lifestyle, you didn't go down that road, good for you. Try to keep doing that and stay out of the way. You know, when I'm old school, and I know I don't do the women or the children or the innocent people for that matter. I try to be as direct as possible when it's something that needs to be handled, so that there aren't any, innocent bystanders or anything like that. So, I'm mindful for real, for real. So, like I said, check out Chef Disaster 3.0 on all social media platforms. Check out my TikTok, and my Instagram. Mostly, I'm just sharing videos of my food, pictures of my food, and letting you know how I feel today, my mood, this, that, and the third. Check out my community posts. Read some of my food for thoughts. It's got some good information up there. And do your due diligence in making sure those things that need to be passed on are passed on. Never forget where you come from. You know, um, and that'll get you a long way. And also be about your money at all costs. You got to be about your money at all costs. Baymac Jeter. Salute to the low. SBI. Check him out. All social media platforms. He's the truth. Matter of fact, let's do this. I don't think I never get no things. No, none of them. Is Gives copyrights. None of those little. You know. So let's see how that go. Uh-huh. Cause when it's cold outside, I got to Mr. Ray. I guess you say, what can make me feel this way? My girl. Talking about my girl. My girl. Straight up. Hold on 1 second. Yes, sir. Anybody give it a couple more minutes. Couple more minutes. And I'm about to chair. I do gotta get up early in the morning. I'm playing myself, but it's all good. You know how we do. See what the load got for us. Check out Spider Luke on his
Neighborhood, a blue peaceful day in my neighborhood.
I'm on the blue mic, standing in the blue booth. Got that blue light blinking on the Bluetooth. Blue water, great big blue sky. Blue royal, all kind of blue fire. Blue boxers sagging in my blue jeans. Blue chucks on, fat lace, blue strings. Got a jacket that's made out of blue fox. Blue locks on the back of my blue rocks. Skippy blue in the cut with the blue steel. We drink blue beats and pop blue pills. Shoot it out over dope like in Blue Hills. Blue beans on 4 big blue wheels. Good rats, blue braids, blue nails. We good cat and ass like a blue whale. Spray paint got the hood full of blue walls. Bleed blue blood and got blue balls. It's a beautiful world. I'm in a beautiful car. And got a beautiful girl. It's a beautiful night. My chain blaze blue in the light. I'm beautiful when I grind. I'm beautiful when I shine. Blueberry love rap, getting blue back. Baymax black in the back of the blue bag. Navy blue long sleeves on my blue tees. Powder blue knockoffs on my blue D's. Got a beautiful glow from that blue ice. Cracking crap game, nice with the blue dice. Like the blunt with the torch and the flame blue. I'm in the fast lane, hitting my brains blue. Blue kicks look good with the blue fit. I keep a blue choke chain on my blue pit. Stuff a dove worth a bug in a blue bag. Jumping out the blue jag with a blue rag. Blue belts, blue hats, blue coats. Don't sing, but I do on blue notes. Hide the kite all night off a blue dolphin. When I go, lay me in a blue coffin. It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful world. I'm in a beautiful car. And got a beautiful girl. It's a beautiful night. My chain blaze blue in the light. I'm beautiful when I grind. I'm beautiful when I shine.
Yes, Snoopy and Blue.
Hey, hold up, Spider. How you gonna do a song, Beautiful World, and Snoopy Blue ain't it? Everything blue, from the shirt to the shoe to the strings. Rims to the car, earrings to the chain. Yeah, bang. Cause you can't tell by the color Snoopy Blue and It's a beautiful night. My chain plays blue in the light. I'm beautiful when I cry. I'm beautiful when I shine.
Shout out to SBI, Baymax. Be about your money at all costs. You know? Oh, we still got somebody in the building with me. And I see you. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. The one person up in here, thank you so much for hanging in there with your kid. Straight like that. Let's see what we got. One more. One of my favorite little joints. If you didn't know, now you know. Come smoke one with us. SBI, Drake makes you happy.
I can't think without a ozone. It's almost gone, but don't think about the ozone. I ain't ate all day, but I'm so blown. Tell the DJ to throw on a slow song. My life is what the po-po press for. South Central is so stressful. In the city of the bombers urge. The only way to know the calmest nerves. Emails say I'm a conceited, nothing, no good. Only call when in need of something. It's a thin line between the love and the lust. Should never have young cuz in the cuss. Gotta be cool with them first advances. Working in these uncertain circumstances. Fake calling how you broke with a buzz. Pump your brakes, come smoke one with us. And we can get high, y'all. Never know when we gon' die, y'all. Come smoke one with us. Come smoke one with us. And we can get high, y'all. Never know when we gon' die, y'all. Come smoke one with us. Come smoke one with us. I get high as the heights that I'm reaching to. Put a few in the air for Big Meech and Blue. Ride hard through the middle of the night. Shit, I might see a little of the light. I never sleep, barely get some rest. I swallow my blood before I hit some stress. Roscoe's on the east, but hit the west for jacks. Pockets fat, I just hit for racks. Yeah, that's where I can get some clothes at too. It's already won and it closed at 2 fast lane. Calling out, racing the range. Gangbangers, all about chasing the change. I'm high, see, judge and the jury. Ain't trying to see the judge and the jury. East D represent the E and S, but I still bang back like BMF. And we can get high, y'all. Never know when we gon' die, y'all. Come smoke one with us. Come smoke one with us. And we can get high, y'all. Never know when we gon' die, y'all. Come smoke one with us. Come smoke one with us. Get money every day like it's no thing. Box on to that cause she smoke the whole thing. Rolled up deuces, carry 4-5. Forever grandma kush, but we so high. South Central where they murder with no alibi. Don't walk ups and don't respect drive-bys. You see young killers, still some fly guys. Neighborhood nip bust, and FBI. Rich roller coaster cribbing outside lifestyle. And that explains why my neck and rich iced out. Smoke big blunts, ride luxury. Nigga beat his bitch up, she was fucking me. And then I beat the pussy up and told her it'll please. Alright, just tell me every time you mention me. And that's the size meant to be. The end of the thing, strong snap centuries. And we can get high, y'all. Never know when we gon' die, y'all. Come smoke one with us. Come smoke one with us. And we can get high, y'all. Never know when we gon' die, y'all. Come smoke one with us. Come smoke one with us. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on.
This is DJ Banks.
Mighty low.
Sticks to the script, it's a lonely road. Before they left the home, take big homie
cold. On that no they gon' politic on him cold. SBI Bank EC for really though. Used to really go, ask my nigga Chili Mo. Had a cold gun game, crazy knuckle up. Bust some enemies with baby double up. Back and forth with the main streets on 98. Q9 me and Lil Johnny Ray. Posted up on Colton with a big ratchet. Way before Lil Wayne threw on that snitch jacket. Fucking York with Slim Bad. What up, Big Track? Give them back they L cause you did that. Love my looks even if we don't interact. Lil Mont, baby Psych and Lil Blast. EC.
Straight like that.
97th Street, smack dead in the Middle East. Fuck the police with King Ron and Lil Reese. Tell the truth, SP3 never like rhymes. Sometimes feel I might die behind my rap lines. We in Malibu now, we in Maui. Baby Pop, EC, Bambi, and Wowie. Chico, Kiko, EC Red. Still can't believe Frankie and CC dead. Come to putting in work. Did more than a little dirt. Airbrush shirt. Big Milk, Lil Merc, Lil Box, Baby Ant, both souls, all the coops. First Street to 24 when we caught the truce. Lost the legend when we buried Buzz. Coach Love to the riders that carry cuz, never seen it coming. Was a little foul, still to the part though. My hat off to Lil Al, Big spot and little spot of both got an E-Zell. Tiny Spider got 19, rest in peace, E-Zell. Shouts to the females representing EC. The brownies to the quotas, rest in peace, TT. Big Tommy son on the 7, that's K-Pops. Me and mine never bounce down the J-Box. And that's the coldest cripper nigga ever met. Coldest cripper ever heard about, better yet. 33rd never every only time a nigga ran. On the land, go ask my nigga ran. ECG unit came up a little show. Got told on by that nigga Lil Show. But on TV the homies did BT ugly. Got love for Infinite and Lil DC Buzzy. For death though, that means to my dying day. EC, that's all I've been trying to say. EC.
Shout out to SBI. Shout out to everybody that came through and tapped in with me while I put this content up. You know, I'm going to be bringing the lit ass content. It's your boy, Chef Disaster. Smoking on that good smoke. Appreciate everybody that came and smoked one with me. 2 for that matter. Yeah, we had some great music, great conversation. I got my point across, you know. All right, there's another banger from the GOAT. One of the greatest lyricists and storytellers. You know, I only listen to music that draws me. Like I don't force the feeling to make me like the music or the artist behind the music. It just naturally happens. It organically happens. And this brother here definitely do his thing on the music, you know, level. And, you know, as a father and so forth and so on, you can tap into it. You know, a lot of the times you shouldn't judge a book by its cover. This brother's full of culture. Is definitely some lessons in the stories that he tell and the way he present them. You know, shout out to the Loke, man. That's my loved one for real. Wish him nothing but the best. Let's go. This is my drink too.
Suicide.
What?
Doors
Open up and give me
butterfly.
It's the way that I feel.
Down in my sock. She gon' let me talk. We gon' keep on flexing like it ain't no way to stop. Suicide. Do or die. You give me goosebumps out the blue inside. Hop in the new whip, it's so new inside. Might crash that little bitch, call it suicide. Yes, baby, you and I, cutie pie. Balenciaga bought me glue and tie. We run it up always in new time. We cutting up, we drip like suicide. You and I don't play no games, I don't do well with them. You got your ways, I cannot deal with them. Roll up, get high, smoke one, don't chill with. Alone, be long, top down, let's feel, yeah. Suicide. Roll me up a blunt and feel like suicide. You and I do or die, suicide. Suicide.
Hey.
Doors they come up and give you butterfly.
It's the way that I feel.
Gucci down, linen in my sock. She gon' let me talk. We gon' keep on flexing like it ain't no way to stop. Suicide. I do the dash when I'm swerving. Apply the pressure, make her nervous. If you ask about me, you'll be certain. I'm the only bitch that put the work in. And they just be calling my phone, told them leave me alone. It's just us and we all in our zone. Roll a few once on the road. Need me out on your block, yeah. Pulling up with the top down. I see them other girls watching, cause I'm the one that's on top now. Done lit the back when I'm high now. I told them bitches to pipe down. We done left them hoes to get right now. They catching feels, we catch flights now.
If I never fell in love, I was infatuated, fascinated by the fantasy you fabricated. I never hated on your growth, in fact, congratulated. Was glad you made it out of college once you graduated. But the fact that I was active had you agitated. Your attitude be hard to handle once you aggravated. My heart ain't quite cold, but it's coagulated. Rather jaded, faded, but I'm gon' calculate it. My mama never married, but the bastard made it. And I did it by myself like I masturbated. Suicide.
Salute to SBI. Word up. Dope music. Nobody hit that link, so that's what we're gonna do right now. Hit one more. FBI and Blueface. Blue Smurf, my bad.
I'm thinking it's a Friday. It's really only Tuesday. I'm thinking it's Friday.
Marathon OG in the rush cream. OG counting thousands, it was just a dream. Blunts to the neck, get me hard quick. In the trap, watch shotters on the fire stick. 4K, 60 something on the inside. Pastrami and chili on the French fries. Piecing up for the homies on the inside. Evil east side, in hood, could have been died. Liberated, cause the pain lawyer litigated. Mitigated, keep the cognac refrigerated. Getting faded in the 5-star, niggas hate it. Last time I demonstrated, it was nickel plated. He ain't had no win against the 4 fins. Just went on one, and I'm down to go again. Again, rather sip tequila. Kick my feet up, turn the beat up. Never put my heat up on E. I'm thinking it's a Friday. It's really only Tuesday. Sipping tequila, kicking my feet up, turning my feet up. I'm thinking it's a Friday. It's really only Tuesday. Sipping tequila, kicking my feet up, turning my feet up. Bringing me some OJ. Bringing my kicking my feet up, just like a boss. I'm thinking it's Friday. It's really only Tuesday. Sipping tequila, kicking my feet up. Baseball cap from the max, styrofoam cup full of Remy Moist, all cognac, no taste. I used to duct tape the 38. Riders hanging out where they ain't safe on a Tuesday. Patron bottles, Magnum hollers, to get it in. Active like every day, not only on the weekend. Baby say she can't swim, just put your feet in. Take a shot of this tequila and stay away from the deep end. But just though I'm too deep in, mafia on that BS, blue smurfing, baby spotted. Gold rag around my neck, in my pocket, can't give it up. Blam on me in the function, wish I would put it up. Got me turned up, think about the old days. Homie and I remember all my head up fast. But then I'd rather chill and kick my feet up. Mafia's EC's, the real riders link up. I'm thinking it's a Friday. It's really only Tuesday. Sipping tequila, kicking my feet up, turning my feet up. I'm thinking it's a Friday. It's really only Tuesday. Sipping tequila, kicking my feet up, turning my feet up. Bringing me some OJ. Bringing my kicking my feet up, just like a boss. I'm thinking it's Friday. But it's really only Tuesday.
Yeah, peace and love, spread love and hate. It's your boy Chef Disaster. I appreciate all of y'all stopping in, smashing that like button, all that.
Fresh out the box, smelling like the showroom floor. This is
Something new for you.
this is something new for you.
Something new for you.
This is something new for you. My rhyme scheme like quarantine bleeding dope, and everybody out there need it like soap. It's futuristic and profound, fresh off the Long Island Sound. But I recite, do you right, like the best that bite. Any dull moment, I shine bright like heavy ice. Fling mysteries, I come across like I'm trying to floss. Flyest nigga from the north, bet they buy at any cost. Slim Pimp fish, no pit, no Diana Ross. King type, eat from my hand like spoon and fork. Vintage wine from fresh crushed grapes. Most anticipated like jail release dates. Something brand new has landed at your step. Yes, crispy, brand new. Damn, very fresh, like the all-white ears with the cranberry check. Yes, yes, yes. This is something new for you. 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 I'm brand new, something other than the former one. Before hitting the market, the bargainers try to order something. Like the 7 Series bands you waiting on to come. Let's get it clear, the gifted is up in there. Shand and spick and span, exquisite and brand clean. I'm one of God's best designs. Like my watch, you ask it for the time. Amazing type, raise the height like the latest device. Fulfilling like T-bone steaks and right here. To be more descriptive, I'm a limited edition. Something you better get right now before you miss it. One of a kind, you can't find it online. Like the touchscreen pearl handles 50-shot 9. Exactly, you track me out the mind. They spend nights outside sleeping on floors to be the first to get the nuke from the store. Yeah, this is something new for you. 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 They wishing they can get it open cause it seals so tight. Refuse to double the price like uptowns and Mike. I'm what they want and what they needed in their life. Before going to sleep, they pray for that night. Meaning fish is the most asked for like forgiveness. Crystal china, never plasticware dishes. Brand new like the transition from polishing. Get them high like they first time hitting Dizzle. I am him, who? The guy your mind is. Yes, D-Fish grease the true and living. I'm providing a high for those who want more like a meal. Fresh up the grill, 4 course, and of course, retail sale at 4 course. Like the V with no key, just hop in and talk. Like start up drive, take off, something brand new off the showroom floor. This is something new for you. 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 Brand new, something brand new for everybody. On my side, cause this is one-seater, they too heavy for the ride. Every time I start to climb, they pull me down that mountainside. It's sorta like erosion, how rain makes mud slide. See niggas that say they love you and be lying to your face. Guess they can't find a place to hide their hate. I was just doing me when I made the mistake. Oh, okay, I remember back then when I found my way. And 3/4 of the way, love left it when it's straight. And I still ain't seen his face since he left that day. I remember me and Willie used to be airtight. We used to sleep at each other's cribs and share nights. It's so strange how things get changed from day to night. Now it feels like you and your A light just ain't like you doing good, they doing bad. All of a sudden you ain't playing right. That's why I celebrate everything goes to head to the moon. But I never coming back. A lot of niggas in the hood is upset about that. They ain't want me to blow, they want to be right where they at. But this time I'm gone and I'm never coming back. But I'm headed to the moon and I ain't coming back. A lot of girls around the world is upset about that. But they ain't give me no head and and they ain't give me no back. This time I'm going and I'm coming back. When I was broke, they loved me. Used to hate it, wasn't dating. But every time I look, they on my Facebook page, saying they love the music and I'm still so crazy. Now I'm getting money on these honey full of chase. But they done messed up, and to me, they'll never catch up. Looking all lame, and my team will help me step up. Whatever, listen, you know I miss you.
My bad. Hit that by accident.
Charge me, gotta get a lawyer just to get the law off me. Growing as a heavy never be for the man. Had to put that work in like a thief was a man. Can't over my back, you know my feet was a hands. Here I'm taking the whole like a dance. That's all, nigga, I bring for my enemies. My yard, man, they wanna run to me. And now they running rapid through the streets. That's how I'm bringing just to get back on my feet. That's all, baby, I just wanna keep the peace. And now, baby, every time I'm on the streets. That's how I bring it just to get back on my feet. My hate now, I don't really wanna me. Every time I talk, I'm paying for my enemies. If you get me started, it will be the end of me. They be trying to take me from my energy. How I treat these niggas, they ain't know about the G's. I was kosher. Keeping out your biscuit, you get hit by the coasters. Keeping open mind, the divine using closure. Street stone, W, if you know, then it's over. Hey, you feel wrong like you know. I'm like a prized possession. How the demons get possessed, plenty gal I'm tempted. At the reception, so receptive. Look at how I'm passing through. Laterals irrational. You was like targeting your fan was collateral. I was never mad at you, respect that shit. You could try to box me in and I would check that shit. If I ever hit it fraud, then I would check that shit. And try to kill, don't expect that shit. Yeah.
That's so nigga, I been from my enemies. Right now, they wanna run on me. And now they ain't running rapping through the streets. Every time working just to get back on my feet. That's so baby, I just wanna keep the peace. And now every time I'm on the streets. Every time working just to get back on my feet. Right now, they wanna run on me.
I have done it so that you see that it can be done, and now I know that you can do it. It's in you, deep within, and I know you are achieving it. So go get it, my son. Go get it. The sky.
That's something I be for my enemies. Right now, they wanna run on me. And now they ain't running rapping through the streets. Every time working just to get back on my feet. That's all, baby, I just wanna keep the peace. And I play with every time I'm on the streets. Every time working just to get back on my feet. Right now, they ain't wanna run on me. Keep the peace, my God. So you don't get it. Every time I'm on, you know
impact on our culture. You already know. Touched on it. If there's anything you want to say, the link is still in the chat. I'm just playing some up and coming artists out here, so check it out. Warren Wentz. It's Warren Wentz right here. You know you got some fire. Hold on, let me see if I can find some more. Make sure you hit that like button if you're tapping in here. I'm just chilling now. Go to one more local artist, up and coming artist.
I was down, now I'm up, boy. Come to rain on your parade, that's a killjoy. With a couple goons that I employ. Your buzz like, yeah, flying at my new toy. My new flex got a real body. Do anything for the kid like a good mommy. All point for the stinks and the real grimy. Spin in the gym, shift up so you can't lie me. My tunnel vision like the subway. Really catch me out, keep a slide at the home base. Yeah, so be worried if I show face. 24 pack in the fridge, you a cold case, cold.
We all good over here, homie. Gang gang, moving like you should, homie. Show that you got stands on it. So mama make a cop, put your hands on it. We all good over here, homie. Gang gang, moving like you should, homie. Show that you got stands on it. So mama make a cop, put your hands on it.
I said my ex did a nigga dirty. Still got me in a scope, that's a 30-30. Shit hurt me, can't lie, I'm a real nigga. Now you created a monster like Godzilla. Have my mind a bit sidetracked, couldn't stand for that too long like a bad back. It's return of the Mando, now I'm on a different type of time like the West Coast. To my fans, I apologize for the wait. I was making fuck rap, just move weight. Ray said, fix the crown, can't stand straight. Focus up and get back to singing like bad takes. Go.
We all good over here, homie. Gang, gang, moving like you should, homie.
Gang, gang.
You chose that, you gotta stand on it. Little mama, make a clap, put your hands on it. We all good over here, homie. Gang, gang, moving like you should, homie.
Gang, gang.
You chose that, you gotta stand on it. Little mama, make a clap, put your hands on it.
Go. Go. Go.
Yeah, this dude gotta be playing, thinking you gon' come in here and just take it. Huh, nah, nigga, this real pimpin' got caught slipping. Bullets went right past him like, nah, he didn't chip in. Spin the block, shot after shot. We not leaving till his body drop. It's non-stop. Liam Neeson, pieces spoke, necks get broke, mics get choked. If you dare feature this track master, tone and post. I'm in good hands in all states. They fucking with me. Not you, your coat got big cut. $1.50. Bad for business. That's why you get in the biscuit. Can't get money with dumb niggas, they senseless. Yeah, and this is my kind of vibe. Take your picture from your crib and tell you to go inside. I'm so disrespectful, I'm a CI nigga. My tiny bitch riding with me.
Yeah, still there.
You have to keep attacking. The enemy has to know he is not going to give up. You must break the sword whatever the fuck is in front of you. That's the rule.
Yeah. If I punch it like I'm supposed to, I'll be a millionaire by the end of the October. Quiet, low money, hopping out of Corona in a pair of sweatpants with something good for the smokers. It's always been fuck you, baby. Either that or on you, I'm going Kanye crazy. Straight nuts or schizo, loose screws. We monopoly, you feel that shit like Val's moves. Long-winded, telling Poppy to please send it. Just get across the border, I promise I'll go and get it. Got people waiting on me, fuck who's hating on me. Confetti getting dumped on my head, got hella paper on me. You'll catch that later, it gets greater. That lid like the top of a pencil, eraser. And tell her move over, you finished. When I hit, she came faster than the New York Minute. Never.
If you keep on attacking something, nothing wants to stand in front of anything that is relentless. It's relentless. It's relentless.
Don't do this.
You already know. I appreciate everybody that pulled up. Peace and love, spread love, not hate. It's your boy, Chef Disaster 3.0. Socially Balanced TV. What is culture to you? How important it is to you? I hope you can find your answer within the words. Reading between the lines, you heard? And I'm out.